Hey everyone, what's up? It's me, Kyo Fireplace. Wait, no, that is not me. That's my other alter persona. No, my name is Monika the Carpenter, and we're here today to play once again the world of Doki Doki Literature Club. Alright then, so let me make you a quick recap. The last time we left, we had it was tough choices for me because on one hand, Sayori was all down and depressed, and then there's Yuri who's all what was it where I was gonna say? Oh, jeez. She felt kind of she felt kind of timid, which reminds me of my sister, of course. But anyways, leave that aside. So we meet Sayori again, and then we promised to her that we will see her again after the ceremony. Just to dance off, maybe something. Who knows? Maybe there was something positive about it. And I don't think there's any horror to it. Maybe the creators might have just tricked me, but who knows? Alright, without further ado, let us begin. So, I think it's, okay, what was it? It was space? Alright, it's time to read. It's the day of the festival. Oh, God, is it enter? Oh, shit, I didn't have the king click, do I? Alright, there you go. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monika, I'm sure David will be great too. Yo. Wait, is there any sound? Hold on, let me see. Probably have the sound. Hold on, let me see. Let me go to check on settings. Oh, it is on. Alright. Alright, let me go back on. Alright, sorry, I was just checking to see if the sound was just okay. It is. You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. Hold on, let me put down my volume. There you go. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monika's placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monika would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That's dumb. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. Suddenly I feel awful knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking, but maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Kyo. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday, you kind of left her hanging this morning, Exchange? Monika, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think, eh? Monika's is being as friendly as usual. For some reason, I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly put on his own page, giving it an almost professional feel. Sorry, I had to take a break for a moment. I had to go to wash my hands, go to the bathroom, drink some water. My throat's killing me. But I'm okay. Alright, back to where we were. Let's see. Each member's poem is nearly printed on his own page, giving it an almost professional feel. Oh, I didn't click the game. God damn it, I'm so stupid. I'm so sorry. Alright. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I played to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Get out of my head, 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 get out. Get out of my head. Get out of my head. Let's see what where is this to it? Oh god. Come on, dude. Don't do this to me. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops mooring. It just stops moving. Oh god, this looks so creepy. Look how many get out of my heads are there. Oh my god. And then there's this percentage thing. Dear god. You know what? After watching this video, I think I might have to rewatch Game Theory again, because there's something about these messages that may leave a clue or something. Even though I haven't played out about the next game, but well, who knows? Anyways, back to where I was. Dear God, what's this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Kyo, what's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else that Yuri's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to make too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Don't strain yourself. Monika calls that out after me. I quicken my pace. What was I thinking? I should have tried a bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her. Okay. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they were. They always have been. That's all she needs and what I want to give her. I wish Sayori has a knock on her door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I cannot believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. There is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Oh god! Oh Jesus! Oh, sorry. Next section has occurred. The game script, character 5, new line 307C, place by text for details. What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are. Dude, I got scared. Oh my god. What a nightmare. Oh my god. And what's worse, she just committed suicide to herself. Oh no. Oh no, this is so sad and tragic. Even the music itself is even tragic as well. I suppressed the urge to vomit just sorry. I'm losing my grip, dude. Alright. I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her. I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to take care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. Well, it is a video game. You can try something different. Even though there are infinite possibilities. Infinite possibilities, one may never know. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. Now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never. And, oh wow. Ooh. Well now, this is interesting. There is now a next one. There's a corrupted file. Hold on, I can't see about what the others what to say. I think it might be quit or something. Jesus, I'm crazy. I'm so stupid. Alright, let's try this button because I can't see a damn thing. Alright. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the desk, waving for her arms. Here, she's totally oblivious to any attention she might brought to me. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today. But it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this. But starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sat and idle in front of the class and let her catch up to me. Sorry. Oh god. Oh god. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples of friends who's walking to school together. Meanwhile, I always walk to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. That is not what happened. Someone is altering the storyline, and all I could see was Monika. Monika, are you doing this or something? If so, you must be the Jack walking behind the mystery. Perfectly content with just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. Why is my character interested in girls? School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack my things up, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Yo? Oh god. Monika. I knew this was Monika, dude. There's something wrong. Monika? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monika smells weekly. We do know each other well. We rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Is this some kind of Higurashi no Nakokoroni? Is this some when the crows cry, or the seagull? What's the name of the anime in English? Well, I'm just gonna refer to it as Higurashi no Nakokoroni. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me suddenly feels a little... What did you come here for anyway? Kinda weird. Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there is any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that, I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Jeez. what a callback. The last time I played this, the first time I played this, it feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. Literature Club. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god, my best friend was right. There is something wrong with this game. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. 3 members? And who's the 3rd member then? I mean, you basically just deleted Sayori. Sorry, I'm gonna go back to it. Well, I can't see that. It's only not boring at all, you know? But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the class club room. Wait, really? Also, every time I read, there's a possibility that I'm gonna get jump scared from either the static or just a simple sound. Or even the imagery is, the imagery will not affect me very much, but either way, just a simple jump scare can affect me if anything. Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. Besides, a member is a member, right? Did Monika say she? Hey, Kyo. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? Won't you I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please. Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monika? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, Kyo, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. Wow, look what she said. I'll look for the materials later. You're more important. It means she's infatuated with us, the main characters. Regardless of gender, of course. Even though we already know our main character is actually a male, so what to expect. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monika in her irresistible smile. Wow. And then, again, the callback to, like, probably my second episode where, like, what my character said. Yeah. I timidly follow Monika across the school and upstairs, a section of the classroom I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monika, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. How are we going to introduce to Sayori, huh? She's going to be there, but it's not going to be there. It's going to be either somebody else or it's going to be, like, static again. I'm so scared. Oh, God. I'm back. Jesus. Okay. You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna also add a major too. And that brag, I guess with me. Oh God. Oh come on! Don't do this to me. I guess. Seriously, you brought a boy. Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Kyo. Oh man. Actually, Monika scares me a lot. Oh man. I love her, but at the same time, I'm scared of her. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. Yeah, except that one of them was actually some sort of a manipulative psychonaut or something. Psychopath. So let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. The girl with this attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I didn't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Okay, now, instead of Sayori, now it's Yuri. Wow. Wow, Monika. Why did you take away one of your friends? The closest ones. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran to Kyo and in a classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monika, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know, sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come and sit down, Kyo? Girls have a few desks arranged for to form a table. Oh god, now I'm nervous. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and spins to the closet. And opens the closet. Oh, I'm so stupid. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. So feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but it will make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Yeah, more like fun and nightmarish. Fun and exciting as shiz, dude. I mean, first of all, you scared the heck out of me like 6 times, and you're gonna scare me more in the future. Screw you, Monika, you and your freaking psychotic powers. I'm so sorry. It's like, I think it's something about Stanley Kubrick's powers that factor in this game. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all efforts to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes schools events like the festivals that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls are interested in their goals. In the same goals, sorry. All interested in the same goals. Yeah, there you go. Sorry. Monika must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us, before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom. Oh, it could have been like, I think Natsuki and I think probably even Sayori there, I believe. But Yuri will be like in the middle, but I think Monika's gonna show up any moment. Teachers give us permissions. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri is just trying to impress you. That's not insulted. Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Kiyo, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering. Again, I call back to the previous chapter. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a total of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horrors lately. I read a horror book once. I just barely grasped something I can relate to at a minimum level. Again, calling back to the first chapter I played this game. And if Yuri can't tell, we are playing a horror game. Psychologically, of course, and it makes us feel like a scare factor, even to Kubrick's levels. Jeez. I suggest you guys watching The Shining. Is a good one. If not, if you want something from YouTube, then watch the Watson Files. Also recommended. Anyways, back to where I was doing. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I expected that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really? If a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes started over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about good things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What? Who can see that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud. And give that back. Fine. It's like Monika is taking the lines from Sayori, like from the first chapters, and she's like taking the replacement of all that we've been through. And Monika's now taking full action now. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No? Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer. Not a very confident writer? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest wishes of your heart. You have writing experience too, Yuri? If you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sat in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Huh? Natsuki and Yuri looked quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone's even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I'm going to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Kyo? Hold on, there's still one problem. Huh? What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I've bluntly come forth with what's been in my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. Yeah? Girls change the glasses before Monika turns back. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Kyo. The thing is, we don't have enough members to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one before the festival, I'm just best against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I will feel terrible for letting anyone down in this situation. Besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Kyo? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Kyo, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting and on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Kyo, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah, I really impressed the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills. I really feel the anxiety welling out inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay, see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. with that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I just need to make the most of my successes, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts writing a poem tonight. Alright. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yeah, sure. Can you hear me? Is there something I can do here? Oh god. Did I do something wrong? Is that Monika's laughter? I can't see about the lower screen. Alright, I'll be right back. Actually, I'm gonna stop this video right now. I'll do the next one, but don't worry. I'll be back for more. Here out for part 5. Let me see.